You guys ran several more high screens the other day. It was the first time Steph's back in the lineup with James in the lineup, but you even ran some with Wiggins. Do you expect that type of amount to continue somewhere around? It's an increased amount.
Yeah, definitely. We want to continue to run plenty of pick and rolls. I think a big part of it is James is really starting to get comfortable with the timing on his drags and step ups, and he's recognizing it. So sometimes it's not even called, whereas earlier in the season he might not recognize that he needs to go set one, and now he's recognizing that anytime there's a broken play to go set a high screen, and so that's the growth that we've been looking for from James. I think now that he's back from that injury and settled into the starting lineup, I'm really excited about his play in the pick and roll, and his awareness of kind of when to hold the screen, when to dive, when to slip out. And those are all things that take time to figure out, and he's doing a really good job with it.
Steve, do you guys have to do anything to sort of keep his spirits up? Because, you see him make a mistake and you can see it affects him. And I'm wondering if that's something that obviously he can grow out of. But at this stage of his career, it seems to be really a profound effect on him. And wondering, do you guys have to feel like you have to do anything to sort of address that at all?
Yeah, we talked to him about it. I talked to him during the game the other night about it, just, keeping his shoulders up and chin high, and don't ever let an opponent know that you're down. And that's just another of the many lessons that James is learning here in his rookie season. And then the other thing is the expectations. No matter how you slice it, James just needs to play. He needs to feel the games, see the pictures, feel the speed. And he needs to do that over and over and over again. And, everyone is in such a rush for him to grow and develop that, he sees all that. That's one of the biggest challenges of being a professional athlete these days is just the amount of scrutiny and coverage. And as a young person, especially, it's hard, to see that stuff and to absorb it. And, Mike Dunleavy has a great quote that I like to use. He said, "Everybody runs his own race," and it's the truth. It's where everybody sort of starts at a different point and they have a different path. And you look at Jordan last year, and he looked lost, and now all of a sudden here he is a year and a half in, and he's playing with great confidence. And I just feel like James has to run his race, and he can't run anybody else's race. So we can't, force his development. It just has to come organically. And the great thing is, I think we're seeing it. He's really starting to get more comfortable, and just in the detail that we see on film. And I think we have a chance to really have a good run here in the last 25 games, being relatively healthy and James starting to grow and see some things. It's an exciting time for us.
It's James's birthday and he's 20, so we can't call him a teenager anymore.
Yeah, that was, we had a birthday video for him. So he got a good laugh. We all got some good laughs out of that. But yeah, I can't even remember 20. So lucky guy.
Please.
Draymond, you guys ran a lot more like high screens the other day. Do you feel like that, considering kind of your shifting personnel, that can be an increased part of your offense?
I think so. I think we have, over the last few games, you've seen, we've done it at times with Wiggs, but I think over the last few games, you've also seen Kelly's ability to play in that high screening role as well. And so obviously, we've seen over the last month Jordan's ability, and we know what Steph can do in the high screen and roll, and so I think that's a good weapon for us. Will we lean more on that? It's not really my decision, but it's definitely a good weapon for us to continue to build on our offense, and that's also a way of continuing to use Wise more because he's tough cover rolling to the rim. So that's been good for us.
What is
Draymond, over the last 2 years with all the young guys, Steve's put a lot of responsibility on you, it seems, to be more of a coach on the floor. Do you enjoy that responsibility? And we know that you're a great broadcaster. Has it changed your perspective, maybe what you want to do after it's all said and done down the line, maybe get into coaching?
I'm not sure I'll ever get into coaching, to be honest with you. I think I've said that before.
Yep.
This hasn't really changed it. I do enjoy, teaching on the court, but more so just from a standpoint of being able to help someone else. That's just who I am. It's who I've always been in my life. I like to help people. And so helping on the court kind of just falls in that, it's in the same vein. So it hasn't changed that for me.
Appreciate it.